Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working in Photoshop, and I'm going to kind of walk you through the process of how I edit out tourists and other distracting elements from travel photos in a really quick, well, not necessarily quick, depending on how much you want to edit out, but in a really easy way. When you're doing travel photos in popular places, obviously there's going to be a lot of tourists, like this photo in Versailles, but sometimes you obviously don't want these people in your photo, and you can edit them out. I know that people sometimes do multiple photos and then just edit them all together so that where there's people in one photo, there's no people in another photo, and they just kind of edit it that way. But I do it a different way, and maybe this is a popular way to edit, I don't know. But I learned this, and it's definitely one of my top favorite Photoshop hacks, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. Like I said, this photo is from Versailles. I actually edited all the people out of it before, but I accidentally lost every single photo I've ever edited in my life. I don't want to talk about it. So I figure I might as well re-edit this one and show you the process. Originally, when I edited this, I just kind of did it as a test to edit people out. Obviously, this photo isn't magnificent, but it is a great example of editing people out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do that. So, also I want to say that the audio, I'm doing it just on the computer today instead of on the GoPro. So hopefully it's okay. Here we go. All right, so step one is to use this lasso selection tool and then just zoom in on whatever people you want to get rid of. Luckily, the light is really even in this photo too, so I don't really have to deal with that. Go ahead and just trace the person or whatever else you might want to edit out. Try to be pretty tight on the object, but also leave a little bit of a gap between so that it will do the entire thing. Maybe make this a little bit more right here. Once it's selected, go up to Edit and Fill. That's the shortcut there. And then make sure that this is on Content Aware. And then it should just look like this. And then hit OK. And there you go. Gone. What happens is it uses bits and pieces from around that object, and it copies part of the photo and uses it to cover up. You can, of course, also use this heal tool right here. That's what this is called, right? Yeah, I think this is called the heal tool. I don't. And you can also use this to edit people out like this. But obviously, that takes a long time, a lot more clicking. So, it's called the clone tool. Whoops. I'm a Photoshop expert. Anyway, but that takes much longer. I do use this a little bit to maybe fix things if I need to. If the fill tool doesn't make it perfect, which sometimes it doesn't. But yeah. And then obviously, like in photos like this, make sure you get rid of the object shadow. This works best if you're doing it on a object that has a relatively solid background, like these people, but it also works well even if there's something behind them or a pattern or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again. There you go. See how it keeps this dark right here? See, but it wasn't perfect right in here. But when you zoom out, obviously it looks way better. Okay, so that's it. I am going to finish editing this, and the rest of the video is going to just be fast forwarded, so you don't have to watch me do it in regular speed, because this is probably going to take a while to edit all these people out. So if you have already learned what you need to learn from this video, you're about to exit out, okay, you know what to do, you're going to go do it yourself. Go ahead and like this video if it helped you. Leave a comment letting me know. If you have any other things in Photoshop you maybe want me to cover, let me know. I'm not a huge editor, I would say. I usually edit pretty simple. Sometimes I do edit things out, I guess, but if there's anything maybe I might be able to answer or help you with Photoshop, if you're brand new to using the program, let me know and I might make a video or just answer in comments. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish editing this. Thank you. Please subscribe. I know it's a really simple video today. I just don't really have time to do any other travel videos, but this is, I think, a pretty good hack to know if you're going to be using Photoshop. Okay, so here we go. Thank you. Okay, so I think I'm just going to end it there. I mean, some of these other people were a little more difficult to edit out, and obviously I'm not going to edit out these giant crowds down here. But that just kind of shows you the power of Photoshop. Normally, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to edit so many people out of a photo that isn't even that good in the first place, but this was mostly just a test and to show you guys how you could do it. I used the clone tool, the fill tool, and the smudge tool a little bit. And this is what it looked like before. I did end up cropping it and then editing it in my usual style. I have another video I'll link to show you how I do kind of that faux HDR kind of look. But yeah, so before, I'll zoom in here so you can see a little bit better, and after. All right, if you have any suggestions for future Photoshop or photography tutorials, let me know and I will see what I can possibly do. Like I said, I'm not really a huge Photoshop expert, but I am probably going to maybe do a little video that's just quick tips on simple things to do. But we'll see if that happens. Like I said earlier, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, or dislike it, whichever you feel is appropriate. The engagement still helps me, I guess. So thanks for watching and have a nice day. Peace out.